the Know Your Gear podcast.
It's 105 degrees now, letting shipping box acclimate. What's your procedure for letting deliveries acclimate? Fellow former Army M88. Oh, okay, recovery vehicle. The section member here. Thank you. Oh, that's funny. So I've worked a lot with the M88. I was a 63 hotel. So the M88 was something we would have to be around with us with our big HEMTs and stuff. And I did secondary, I did recovery. So I did recovery school. So a lot of M88s trying to and digging out M1s out of the mud. I look back, it was like a different planet, different time. Anyways, okay, so let me get to your question. What? So acclimate, my procedure. So first of all, if I tell you what I do, this is what I do. You have to take it upon yourself to do your own research. This is what I like to do, even though it goes against what the companies tend to do. First of all, there's one thing that I will probably follow is that if I'm having a nitrocellulose lacquer finished guitar sent to me, like a Gibson or like an Eric Johnson Strat, and it says don't open for 24 hours, I tend to just follow the rule. Why? I don't know. We did it at the store when the product came in. It's kind of like, you just don't want to have a problem and then them ask you, did you do it? And then you're going to have to lie. And you don't want to lie. So you're just going to be like, yeah, I waited 24 hours like the box said. So I tend to do that. Polyurethane finishes, guitars, like of that nature, I don't wait the 24 hours. I usually wait. It depends if the guitar is in a case, not a gig bag, a case or not. If a guitar is in a case, I generally will put the box in the house. Doesn't matter if it's winter or summer, doesn't matter what it was. And I wait until the box is the room temperature. If the box is the room temperature, then I'll open the box out, however long that takes, pull the case out. When the case is room temperature to the feel of touch, or you can use one of those little laser thermometers if you want, I'll open the guitar. Okay. Now keep in mind, the case is going to hold in heat, so a little bit longer. So you want to at least wait to that long. If it doesn't come in a case, like it's in a gig bag or it's just not in a case at all, and it's in the box, same rule applies like I would do for the case. I just wait the extra time. I just wait until the box is room temp, and then whatever I think time it takes for the inside of the box, because you just want it to kind of acclimate steady is what it is. The main reason they do this is it's really for nitro lacquer. That's the biggest problem. Of course, the necks can move, but I adjust my own neck, so I don't care. So if the neck moves, I'll just adjust it back. But the nitro finishes are very problematic. For instance, if you were in a house that was like where we're at right now, let's say today is but today was like probably 104, something like that. So 104, 105. And obviously that's not the big problem. The temperature outside is not the problem. The temperature is inside the truck that it came in. The truck can be 130 degrees easy. And then you bring it in a house and let's say the house is 70 degrees. That's a pretty huge swing. I mean, that's 60 degrees difference in temperature. And when you open that box, if it's lacquer, it could cause cracking or checking issues because of the fact that the extreme temperature change. It happens the other way too. If let's say the house was 70 degrees in the winter, but outside it was like 30 degrees. By the way, for all the people outside the US, this is all Fahrenheit. So if that helps. For those that want Celsius, just remember this, if it helps. This is my way of remembering Fahrenheit and Celsius, and a little tip for you guys. Fahrenheit's easy. It's easiest temperature to remember on the planet Earth, even though most of the planet uses Celsius. It's a percentage of heat. So what I mean by that is if it's 50 degrees outside, it's 50% hot. Okay? So that tells you it's cold, but it's not super hot because it's 50% hot. If it's 80 degrees, it's 80% hot. If it's 100 degrees, it's 100% hot. If it's 110 degrees outside, it's 110% hot. That's how you think of it. That's how you remember it if you're used to Celsius. Celsius, I believe, right, is 33 degrees is the human body temperature. Let's see. What body temp? I'm pretty sure I'm right. 30, what temp? Body Celsius. Pretty sure it's 33 degrees. 37 degrees. Okay, so I was pretty close. That's how I kind of remember it, so you know. So when I need Celsius, if somebody says it's 40 degrees Celsius. To us that use Fahrenheit, we're like 40 degrees is 40% hot. That's pretty cold, right? It's 40 degrees. But 37 degrees Celsius, you don't have a reference that. How I remember it, so that's how I remember Fahrenheit is just think of the temperature as percent hot. Celsius, I just remember that the human body is, well, I thought 33, but 37 degrees, which we call 98%, so 98% hot Fahrenheit, right? So if somebody says 40, I go, oh, it's 3 degrees hotter than I am. So if somebody says 30 degrees Celsius, sometimes people who use Fahrenheit, well, they think that's freezing because 30 degrees Fahrenheit's cold, obviously, because it's 30% hot. So you would think, I would think, oh, well, 7 degrees colder than I am is not that freezing yet, right? So that's how I remember it. There's other ways to do it, but I tend to, I needed a quick trick in school to remember Celsius and Fahrenheit all the time, and that's just what worked for me. So if it worked for you, great. If you have another way that's better, you do it. I always find no offense to anyone, every time somebody tries to tell me an easier way, it seems more complicated. I'm like, just percentage of hot is Fahrenheit and Celsius, 37 is your human body temperature, and that's where you kind of base your from hotter to colder from that. There you go. And you could do the same thing, I guess, with Fahrenheit and say the human temperature is 98 degrees and just kind of thing. I don't know. All right. So it's just, there you go. I don't know. Okay. So back to guitars. So that's what we're worried about is the extreme. So it's a good idea to always let your guitar acclimate before you open it. And you don't have to think it takes a long time. It just, it just doesn't. It doesn't take a long time. It's, I would say it takes an hour, right, to acclimate for the most part, maybe a couple hours. But I would definitely up the severity of that if you're using nitro, because you can cost yourself a lot of money and trouble with that. So if you like this clip and you'd like to watch another one, you can click right here. And if you want to see the entire episode of the podcast, you can click right there. As always, thank you for your time and know your gear.